We're gonna be live at this point. We live. Hey guys, I have my buddy Ty here from Most Motivated. Hey, how's it going, Ty?
How you doing, guys?
Yeah. Ty, go get my fat butt in shape. So we're gonna go to the gym, and he's going to show us some things, and hopefully it'll be helpful for you also. Okay. So we go to the gym.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. And so, what are we going to go through today, buddy?
Okay, so today what we're going to go through is my 5 M's process I created. Stands for mindset, meditation, mobility, movement, meals. Essentially, what I wanted to do was put together a system because this world is built on systems.
Location right here has bad internet. Go ahead.
So we've been pulled away from the natural system.
Yeah, and
Of
we're about
greatness.
to get into the elevator, guys. It may go off for a second.
So we've been pulled into a system. These things are supremely important. And so how does one develop himself and be the best version of himself without those tools? So what I wanted to do was put together something that was easy, but yet effective based on the time investment and what you're going to get out of that investment for the whole process. And once you become amazing and resilient through this process, getting to know yourself, getting to know who you really are, so you separate yourself from the masses, because we are all individuals and we all have a special gift and we have a purpose. And your ultimate goal is to find that purpose, because intrinsically it'll drive you to be the best version of yourself so you can do any and everything that you want. And it begins with your mental health, your physical health, your emotional health, your spiritual health, and then you can get into your financial health, because it all comes together. It all works together. And so I start out every day when I wake up, mindset. What is mindset? I start the day out with the gratitude list, affirmations, and one intention. So let me grab my phone and I'm gonna start my notes.
Sounds good, guys. Reed about to get in shape. Again, I keep falling out of shape. You ever fall out of shape? I keep falling out of shape, buddy.
Okay. It's okay. So guys, I couldn't help people do what I do unless I was, one, a person who was a doer, doing it myself. I'm not a person who talks about doing things and tries to help other people do stuff that I'm not doing myself. So that's first and foremost. I am a client of my own product. And so I have an app. Name of my app is called Most Motivated. You can download it.
Most motivated?
Most Motivated. You can download it at the Google or the App Store.
Hey.
And I came out with a simple app. I didn't want all of the tech and all of the bells and the whistles, because I think that we've been overstimulated through tech. And so now I have an app so you can do your work every day. So the first thing I do is I'll hit the mindset button and I'll go here and I'll start putting in my work. I'll set the date, Friday. The time is 4:36 a.m. Description. So I'll go right into gratitude. And in gratitude, the first thing that I'm grateful for every day is for God giving me life and giving me breath. So simple. I am grateful for this day and this life that God has given me, because I know if I was not alive, there will be nothing that could move forward. I am grateful for my health and well-being. This is my process that motivates me and keeps me humble and allows me to be the best version of myself each and every day. I am grateful for good people in my life because they are mirrors of what I should be and what I could be doing to help myself in addition to help others. Next, I go into affirmations. Affirmations. The reason why I do affirmations is because in this world of social media, everyone is concerned with likes, how many friends they have on social media. But if you really think about it, how many of those people can you call if your car broke down, or you woke up and you ran out of money, or you had an emergency in a hospital? How many of those people do you think would actually be there to help you out? Next to none, probably none, maybe one or two. And that one or two is probably your friend because you guys have been friends for a lifetime or years. And they're just friends with you in addition to a personal life, also on a social media platform. But quite honestly, none of those people are coming to save you. What I figured out is the only person that's going to save you is yourself. So I give myself affirmations so I don't need yours. Not that I don't want them. I'll take them in addition to my own. But first, I'm in control of my happiness and how I feel about myself. So I am amazing because I have strength, I have intelligence, and I have a process that I follow each and every day that keeps me happy and healthy. I am handsome because I do all of the work that it takes to be the best version of myself and to have the looks that I have. I take care of myself. I am intelligent. I study, I read, and I'm constantly ingesting good information so I can recycle it and mentor and teach others. Lastly, I do an intention for the day. Everybody needs an intention for the day. What will you do with this day that you've been given? Being in the present and knowing that this day is amazing. Look at one day like a lifetime. How much you can really get out of a day would be quite amazing. Don't start thinking about giving yourself time to others before you think about what your true intention is for the day. So you can really go out with the best energy and be amazing. So, intention. Today, my intention is to do exactly what I'm doing. Start my YouTube channel and start giving and showing people what freedom truly looks like when you go inward, intrinsic value that is created based on a simple process that maximizes your results mentally, physically, emotionally, socially, and yes, financially. Now I've done my work, my mindset work. Now, after I've done all my mindset work, I'll go into a quiet corner and I'll go into some meditation. I start all my clients out with 5 minutes a day because a lot of people have trouble meditating. They told me, Ty, I don't know how to shut my mind off. I don't know how to stop the thoughts from running. The whole purpose.
Yeah, we can come to the room. We can come over here to meditate. Let's get deep. Okay. So there's a room over here, and we can meditate. Yeah, it's okay. I thought I knew how to turn this thing up. Okay, I think, yeah. Okay, I think that's the best. Okay.
Okay, guys. Purpose of meditation, people asking me and telling me about their thoughts, things running through their head constantly. They can't shut their brain off. Controlling your mind, it's all about breathing. The mind, the breath, the body, it all works synergistically, interdependently. And so meditation for me has helped me discover and be super creative. It's helped me understand that also you have a right and a left side of your brain. And the studies say that when you are 8 years old, they begin to separate. You begin to favor either your logical or your creative side. In actuality, we really want both of those working together because as human beings, we're creative and yet we're also analytical and logical. But we've got to formulate that interdependence where they're working together. So one is not superseding the other. Meditation helps all of this come back together so you have full access of your brain. Also, studies show that we are living on a very low frequency. As we increase technology, as things get busier and busier, we are lowering our frequency. When really, as human beings, we are really made to live on a much higher frequency than we're living on. This is why you're seeing so much chaos in the world right now, because people are over emotional, because they're not able to access both sides of the brain. And so meditation really helps me compartmentalize all of my thoughts, things that I can't control, things that I can't necessarily write down to make sense. When you start creating that channel, that tunnel, that breath naturally, consistently, you begin to go into a spiritual place, a meditative place that allows you to answer a lot of questions. For me, it's healed a lot of past trauma in my life. And it's also allowed me to just be exuberant and happy and euphoric every single day. And it's really an amazing process. And so this is why I had to include it in the 5 M's. And it's super important before I even get to, working out or jump on a computer, any of those things. Again, this is about intrinsic value within oneself. And so now I'll go into my meditative process. I'll start with 6 seconds, inhaling through the nose, and then I'll release with 6 seconds out of the mouth. Now, here is the number one key to meditation. As I'm closing my eyes, it doesn't matter if you're thinking about 2 things, 200 things, 2,000 things, 2 million things. The goal is just to focus on the breath. Everyone can focus on counting 6 seconds, inhaling. And that was the 6-second exhale. This is my only focus. Just counting 6 seconds in. Six seconds out, just letting it go. Now we'll flow. count of 3, we're going to slowly open our eyes. 1, 2, 3. Now, guys, I don't know about you, but I just went to a complete different place, a world all by myself, where it was just me in this great big world. And it was just me, I was alone. And it was mine. It felt amazing. Nothing, no one was attached to it. And that, for me, is very freeing. We need a piece of that feeling every day to understand what it truly means to be a human being and to be in a place of solitude for just a moment where there's nothing, there's no money, there's no electronics, there's no negativity. It's just you in a place that feels amazing. You and your green pastures. And the Bible talks about God lay me down in green pastures by the water, where it's peaceful, where it's quiet, where nothing or no one can harm you, not even yourself, not even your own thinking. And so this is important to know that that exists, because as you get that feeling, you're able to realize too, really what's important in life. And what's important is your health, your well-being, spiritually, emotionally, socially. Before we get to finances and all of those things, don't get me wrong. Yes, we like nice things. But if you are driven by things, then you'll never have yourself. You'll never be able to be complacent with who you are. You'll never be able to access your higher self. In this world, in this life, will move so quickly. By the time you reach the end, you won't be able to understand what your life was about. You won't be happy in going into your death, because there's a wall right there. You can be rich, you can be black, you can be white, you can be Indian, you can be Asian, you can be European. It doesn't matter. You can be tall, short. It doesn't matter. Broken. We're all headed. That wall is the graveyard. And my mission was for everyone to understand that the final destination, we can't argue about. We're all going there in some form or fashion. Happy or kicking and screaming, nothing is going to stop us from going there. It's inevitable. So if we begin with the end in mind, and the end is the wall is the graveyard, how calculated can you be with your steps with this new information that you've been given? How will you move? Will you choose your health and your well-being over everything and live inside your own system and begin to build yourself up intrinsically and then get the external benefits? If you want it, you got to take it. Mindset, meditation, mobility, movement, meals. Make it a great day. Next, I'm going to go into some mobility, because now my brain is ready to roll. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling energetic. So now I'm ready to mobilize my body. I don't want to just start lifting, pushing. Now it's time to get my body ready and primed to move. So I'll start out with a little bit of mobility first. Up here, start with some seated, small, little leg raises here. Okay? Just to get the core warmed up. Then I'll start with some tiny little leg lifts, just to activate my little abs here. Okay? Small movements. Another thing is, we all see these videos and these people on TV doing all these amazing things, and that's great for them, but everybody's got to start from somewhere. And if you're not used to having any sort of routine for yourself or any sort of regimen, you got to start easy. You got to start small. Because with human beings, fast really is slow. Slow is fast. The slower you go, the faster and the better you become. Take your time. Be inspired by things that you see, but you are not those things. You are just you. But you can become anything. So always be becoming, evolving. This is about evolution. And so now I'll come down and I'll go to some glute bridges. I'm just doing nice and easy, 2-second hold, 2-second hold, nice and easy. And as I allow my body to get warmed up, I'll start feeling better and better. My tissues will become primed to move more and more. So I'm going about 10 to 8. Okay. Now I'll do some perfect spine here. Got the knee in the chest. I'll just go side to side. We're not doing anything strenuous. We're just really getting the body primed and ready to move. This is my routine every day. I just want to show you my process. Even a guy who's been working out 30 plus years, I start off nice and easy because I'm a human being like you. You know, I take on the stresses of life because at the same time, even though I have this routine myself and I'm happy, I'm still got to live in a world with people who are full of emotion and negativity. And if you're not careful, you'll take that on. And I often take on that energy and I've got to discard it. I got to recycle. Again, this is why the 5 M's process is working for me. And I think it's great because I have to recycle negative energy and do something to turn it into something positive for myself. So how do I do that? I'm intentional. Okay. Now, just some of the movements that I do every day to give my body resilience. Little trigger body work here. And everything, guys, is through my breath. Everything through my breath. Making sure I'm breathing through these movements and opening up all of my tissues so I'm primed to move. Okay? Opening up everything nicely. So hips, ankles, joints. Because I want my workout to be amazing. So I can do this. Okay, so I'm just gonna open up ankles, knees, hips, toes, and the mobility is almost over. And guess what? We're gonna get to work. Yeah, guys. This routine is great. And as you can see, I'm spending 5-6 minutes on mobility. It's not a long, lengthy investment. Kind of build this process up. So if I have a lot of time, great, I can increase it. But if I have a little time, you can do your mindset work in a matter of 3 to 5 minutes. You can do 5 minutes of meditation. Now we're at about 8 to 10 minutes. You can do mobility for 3 to 5 minutes. Now really you're at 11 to 15 minutes. Your workout can be anywhere from 7 to 8 minutes to a couple hours. I'll be honest with you, I'm doing 2 hours every day. I mean, it just makes me feel great. I'm investing 2 hours minimum in my health every day. But I started out with just a half hour and built my way up again. Human beings, slow is fast. This is your journey. I'm just here to show you what I do and how to be consistent, but you've got to be the protagonist in your story because it's your story. And no one can write your story like you, just like no one can write my story like me. We all, if you think about it, this world is a library, and each and every one of us is a beautiful book placed perfectly in the shelf. Back in the day, we used to have the Dewey Decimal System, where we used to have to, there was a certain code and number that you could go and pick out a card in the librarian, take the card, and the book, you had to go and search for the book. Now, internet, technology, you can get everything quickly and sped up. But it used to be a time where you had to search for the knowledge. And then you still have to read and ingest the knowledge to get it. Knowledge is more readily available than ever right now, but yet we are not accessing it. We're accessing less and less information because we are not using our full capacity, again, to be great. So to me, my opinion is to be great, there's a search that you have to go on for greatness. It's a constant search. And even me at this point in my life, I've been a fitness and well-being coach and a motivator and a speaker for 30 years. But I'm continuing every day the knowledge that I get and what I discover. I'm thirsty to keep searching for more. There's no final destination. There was only the long road. And I have built myself to realize, to understand that I'm on the road every day. So every day I wake up, I know that the road, it just gets longer. And I'm fine with it because it's a beautiful drive. It's a beautiful road to travel. It's the journey that we must fall in love with, the journey. Now, we're going to go into some movement. I love kettlebells. Okay. Okay. I'll tell you guys, I'm going to go into a quick routine. Okay. Quick, small routine for those who aren't used to working out, been sitting on the couch, haven't been doing much. As you can see, we just went into some mobility. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to go into a small series of exercises. I like to work in circuits, okay, because I feel like a circuit is a system. So when I start with a new client, I like to give them just 3 to 5 exercises, and then we're going to rotate and we're going to repeat. Because again, everything is systematic. So everything that we do, we should do it in a systematic way. So we can, if you're gonna start small, maybe you do 1 round, okay? And then you increase as your fitness level increases the rounds. So I like to start out with a kettlebell swing. We're gonna do a kettlebell swing. We're gonna go from a swing to a squat press. We're gonna go from a squat press to a single leg deadlift. We're gonna go from a single leg deadlift to a single arm row. And that's how I'm gonna end it. So our kettlebell swing, I might come in like this. Go from the angle side, start from the ground, and just we'll go to some swings. Get the body moving. I might do 10 swings. Catch. Then I'll go to the squat press. Squat. Press. Taking my time in the movement. Squat. Press. Taking my time in the movement. Squat. Press. Taking my time. Squat. Press. Taking my time. Squat. Press. 5 reps. Now we're going to a single leg deadlift. 1 foot up. Back heel up, right? I'm going to grab the belt with my right hand. And I'm just going to come up, 1, and stand, down, come up, 2, down, come up, 3, down, come up, 4, down, come up, 5, down. And then I'm going to do a single arm row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just going to flip around. Heel up, left heel up, left arm down, come up, 1, drive up, 2, drive up, 3, drive up, 4, drive up, 5. Now go, 1, drive, 2, drive, 3, drive, 4, drive, 5. And that, folks, is the workout. If I was a beginner, I'm starting with these. I'm already got a little breath going. My breath, I'm breathing. I'm feeling it. My heart rate's going up. I'm feeling good. As you can see, a swing, a squat press, a single arm or single leg deadlift, single arm row. 4 moves. I started simple. I can repeat those 4 moves for a second, third, fourth. I can go up as many rounds as I want. Or I can start adding different movements. But as you can see, and you can start to create a mental vision of what it can look like. Begin with day 1. Start small. But the most important part of being resilient is to just show up. You can set small goals. I'm fine with that. But in reality, this is a journey forever. I've gotten, believe it or not, I'm a few years away from 50 years old. But I've got to this place because I've just been consistent. I don't think about the months. I don't think about the years. I just focus on the day. And if you focus on the day, when you look back, eventually, you'll see the years, you'll see the months, you'll see the days, you'll see the weeks, you'll see the hours. And ultimately, you'll see that you've always been successful because you decided to show up for yourself. Lastly, meals. Now, I'm gonna have some water because I fast every day, 24 hours, but some people, they need food in the morning. Everybody's body is different. So experiment with your body. Send me a message. Get on the phone call with me. I'll do a video call with you and I'll help you break down something that works specifically for you because again, everybody's different. We all come from different places, backgrounds. We all have different elements, maybe health conditions. We all have something different going on, and I'm well versed in a multitude of things. So, mindset, meditation, mobility, movement, meals. If you want it, you have to take it. That's the only way. Make it a great day. Most motivated.
Thanks, Ken. Yeah, this is my best buddy, guys. He's gonna get my big belly going. My belly gonna be gone after this.
Go.
Let's go ahead and go upstairs. You doing okay? Hey, that was great. I got a chance to go upstairs and look at you on the what you call it. It looks good. It looks really good, man. Wait till you see it. The way the lighting is. There's something really nice about the lighting and the atmosphere. You know.
Did you turn it off?
Yeah, it's still on. It's still on. We're still going to be starting this. If you want me to turn it off, I can.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, guys. So this is it for Most Motivated, guys. We'll talk to you later, guys. Take care, guys. Ciao. Okay. So let me figure out how to